This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Ha! 1600 block. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball is teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors, and we're off and running from Raymond James. Here's Carter on the return. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already third and 10. They'll air it out on third. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Drive begins with a run by Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Good. 180. What's that?
Right back to Irving now. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7.
Done.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's complete. This is Anguka. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. And now they face second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he's taken down at the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Baker throwing again. He rolls to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. McLaughlin sets on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
To the air with Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now Penix off the play action. On the move, past the 40. He has room past the 25. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons trim the lead to 1. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Good. 180. Up.
We give to Irving to start his drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Good. What's that?
Baker now off the play fake. Headed out right. Right side, this is Ibuka. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
What's that?
Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So that's one quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. Once more, it's Mayfield. They're advancing it well as they face second down. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Irving trying to run for the first. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offense coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Penix here from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Running back sent in motion. Penix facing a 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
Penix on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Hey, look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, 2nd and 19. Throwing, Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
So a tough 3rd down upcoming. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
That's another Falcons first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown.
Lining up for the point after.
Coup with the extra points. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Short pass brought in. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he's halted after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Mayfield now from the gun. It's a big strike downfield to Aguka. And this is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's Baker. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. And that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick.
The play clock reaches 5 seconds, and we're going to get a timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
180! What's that?
Throwing again is Baker. He finds Brown right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set. 20! What's that?
Working inside the red zone. Now we'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they've taken back the lead. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Here's Duvernay on the return.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
6. What's that?
They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Set. Done.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. Space pass for 35. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down. Here's Baker. Falcons drive it in, and they're going to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this third down. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
From the shotgun, Penix. Getting out to his left. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Penix now. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Tracking 60. 18. Pioneer. Trap 60. Trap 60. Not below 18. Check go.
Penix here from the gun. Gets this one to London. Trucks a defender. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Play fake, Penix. Forced out to his right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left, throw it away.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Play action, here's Penix. It's his running back. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Christian Harris on the stop.
Making that throw, he double covers to a running back. I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. And again, it's Penix. Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
For the Falcons field goal, a 53-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Irving on the inside give. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
What's up?
Baker now from the gun. Culp with a catch. They cross the 40 on a nice run. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
25 yards.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Bucs have the first.
1st and 10.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw is caught. And this one doesn't go far.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
What's up?
Baker now. Setting up the screen. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Point it right. 180. What's up?
Trying to run with Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Holds his back. It's Robinson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Try and run here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Penix on first down. And they're going to touch him down as they line up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, here's Penix. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Offense in a hurry up here.
First down. It's a gain of 20. And the Falcons first down.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far, brings up second down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical.
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long. And on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Penix facing a third and long. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Fourth and forever coming up. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset? They're going play fake with Penix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10, Penix to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Trying for it with Penix. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They give to Irving, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. Is complete to Cook. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers approaching win number 7 on the year. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Irving. They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
180! What's that?
They'll send him up the middle. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Good. What's that?
Here's another for it. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And they're really trying to pile it on here. The offense staying out there on 4th and goal. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is 5 straight after this one.
Yeah, things just got to feel different every day in that building. Playing this well over the last month plus, guys feel like they're on another level, and it gives them a huge lift on game day. You feel that confidence.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.